Have you ever wondered if your business is truly aligned with your life's calling? What if your entrepreneurial journey was more than just making money? What if it also included fulfilling your destiny?
Can you do both?
Yeah, well, stay tuned as we explore how understanding your financial DNA can transform your business and your life. And there's an important lesson in here about the importance of profit. Yes, profit, even for purpose-driven businesses.
In a world where chaos seems to reign supreme, where uncertainty lurks around every corner, and financial markets are now more unpredictable than ever, there's one place you can turn to find clarity and control. Welcome to the Wealth Wisdom Financial Podcast.
Hey, I'm Brandon.
And I'm Amanda.
Join us as we dive deep in the world of personal and business finance
to assist you in navigating through the chaos and building the financial future you deserve.
We believe when conventional financial thinking doesn't get you where you want to go,
you need wealth wisdom.
So if you're ready to take control of your financial destiny,
tune in to the Wealth Wisdom Financial Podcast.
Because in a chaotic world, your money shouldn't be.
Subscribe now and never miss an episode.
So in our last episode, we kicked off our special series celebrating small businesses, and we're doing that all month long. Small Business Saturday is coming up on November 30th, but just like Black Friday deals happen all month long, we want to support the businesses that are the backbone of our communities and our national economy all month long. Now, remember, go back to the last episodes for all those stats, but today we're diving deeper into decoding your financial DNA and aligning your business with your life's calling. Can you have a profitable business and purpose at the same time?
So what is this thing we called your financial DNA? Well, we're going to define that here in just a second. But one of the things we want to lead with is that your financial DNA is more than just your habits with money. It's actually an intersection of things like life's purpose, your money story, your relationship with money, and your path to profitability. When these three things align, magic happens in our business, in your businesses, right? And you've likely seen, if you've been in, the business community for a while, this idea of like three concentric circles.
Overlap, right?
Yeah, that's what concentric means. Yeah. And this is how you find your sweet spot in your business. Your ikigai is what some people call it. The one circle is, what do you love to do? The second one is, what are you good at? And the third one is, what will people pay you for or buy from you? And if you can find something that it meets all three of those criteria, what you love to do, what you're good at, and what people will pay you for, then that is your sweet spot in business. You can make a lot of money. Anything you'd add about those three concentric circles before we share how the financial DNA is similar and different?
I think with part of that is knowing those three things, but also knowing yourself. That's kind of why I like those personality tests, Myers-Briggs, or those kind of things, is self-reflection. Again, that's part of why we wrote the book, is to be reflective. And so the more that you know yourself and your business, the more that you will dominate.
And if you don't know the book, he's talking about Five Smooth Stones, our
right there
money book journal. Right,
somewhere.
My head's always in front of it. Okay, so here's your financial DNA is kind of similar to this ikigai kind of thing. We're going to talk specifically to the business owner, but if you're not a business owner, think about how this could apply to you as well in your career or in life in general. Okay.
Well, and let's face it, most people in today's world are private contractors. They might not call themselves business owners, but they are self-employed.
True. Yeah. So if that's you, we got you. Let's break it down. So the first is, and we got a story to go along with this, but we're going to go through them quickly, tell the story, and then come back to them again. So the first one is recognizing your calling, understanding that your business is part of your destiny or your life's purpose. Even if it doesn't seem like it, it can be. We've told this story before on the podcast about the three builders, right? One that's, I'm just putting brick upon brick. Another one that's, I'm building a cathedral or whatever. And then the third one is, I'm building a house to worship God. Which one of them do you think was connecting their work with their destiny or their life's purpose? you can recognize that what you're doing, and you can see like, how can I make this part of my calling, or how much can my calling become part of this?
Yeah. I think on the flip side, though, making sure that you are just not your business, you are, and get knowing you as a person, in those personality tests helps to make sure you are separate but together.
Yeah.
Second is decoding your money story, uncovering the beliefs and experiences that shape your relationship with money. I mean, seriously, we all have beliefs and relationships with money, or past, or all that stuff. So making sure you kind of know why you're thinking those with things.
Yeah. And then the third one is pursuing profitability, finding ways to make your purpose-driven business financially sustainable. This is a big one, and notice that it has this word pursuing, and we're going to talk a lot more about what pursuing really means. But one of the ways you can think about this is, rather than concentric circles, that you're looking for the sweet spot between recognizing your calling, decoding your money story, and pursuing profitability. These are more like the 3 arrows of reduce, reuse, recycle. As you get more clear on your calling, you can improve in your money story, which improves your profitability, which improves your calling and your ability to pursue it. And these all reinforce and build into each other as you get clear and improve in these areas over time. It's not about finding a sweet spot. Don't go to looking for a sweet spot, potentially, right? You want to have a good product market fit, that kind of thing. But what we're talking about, the financial DNA, is more about becoming who you're meant to be as a business owner, becoming the best version of a business owner that you can be, and really like owning what it means for you to be a business owner. How Amanda is a business owner is different than how Brandon's a business owner, than how you will be a business owner. And it really comes down to our calling, our destiny, our purpose, money story, how we even think about what is this money thing, right? Business purpose is to make money, right? Like, how are we approaching that? And then how are we making sure that we're growing and increasing our profitability?
Well, and I want to add something to that. I was just talking to a couple of people in Austin, and some people sell bikes, some people sell pools. Like, they have a pool company, and they have a bike company, or other epoxy company, or various things. And most of them were asking that, how do I have a destiny amongst that? And they were sharing stories of making impact with their staff, or having conversations as they're selling a pool. Like, how powerful is that? And we sometimes think it's all about a transaction, but it's so much more than that.
Yeah. And it's really bringing those 3 elements together, helps you create a business that not only sustains you financially, but also helps you fulfill your deeper purpose.
Yeah.
So before we dive deeper, we do want to share a personal story with you. When we were considering going all in on starting our first business, we knew it was a really big decision.
Too big. It felt like, that's right. We felt called to this work, but we also knew the risk involved. So we did something that might sound unusual in the business world. We actually fasted and prayed about it. I mean, that's kind of weird. Some people are like, really? That's a little woo-woo or whatever. But we took some time and didn't eat. I think we ate fruits and vegetables, which is I'm not going to do that very often.
Yeah, this period of reflection and spiritual intentionality, though, was super crucial. It confirmed for us that this business was indeed part of our calling, our destiny, if you will. And yeah, we've actually sold that business before, but we still look back on that as like, we wouldn't be who we are today had we not gone all in on that and made it work.
Yeah, and that kept us going through some really tough times, because we knew that we were called to it. Whenever we felt like giving up, we remembered that confirmation, and that it was part of our path. And so whenever I talk to business owners, that's one of the first things I tell them is as they step into this, know that you know that you know. And if you're a business owner, you know this, not always easy. And sometimes you wish you would have taken the other road. But you have that calling, and you will go through the fire there.
Yeah, there's going to be too many times in business that you can throw in the towel and go do something else. But if you have that conviction, that knowing that you know, you will keep going.
Yep.
But even more than that, it also did something else really important. It made us realize how important it was for us to really know our numbers. We couldn't just rely on faith. We had to back it up with sound financial management. Yes, it's both and, not just either or.
Yeah, you can't just hope that the numbers and the sales are going to happen, but you have to kind of line it up with the numbers and make sure you are profitable, that it's not just a expensive hobby.
Yeah, what do they say? That cliche, it's 100% God, 100% you, right? Like it's 100% faith this business is going to work out. Otherwise, we'd be silly to even do it. But also 100% like being smart and
Yep.
knowing where money's going and how to make it flow better and all those things.
And over time, we've gotten better and better at understanding our financials, which has allowed us to pursue our purpose while also building a profitable business.
Stay tuned after the commercial break for how to apply our story to your life and business.
Ready to take the next step towards securing your financial future? Whether you're planning for retirement, saving for your dream home, or you just want to make your money work harder for you, the team at Wealth Wisdom Financial are ready to assist you. And now, it's easier than ever to see how we might give you a boost on your financial journey.
Schedule a 15-minute discovery call with one of us today.
And let's discuss your questions and your financial goals together.
Don't wait any longer. Your financial freedom awaits. Schedule your discovery call at www.wealthwisdomfp.com/call.
Now, you might be thinking, this all sounds great, but I have bills to pay. I can't afford to focus solely on purpose. And definitely, I hear you. I mean, like sometimes I was a little worried about the sales, and I'm like, all right, we got to make money.
Yeah, we've been there. But here's the thing. Purpose and profit aren't mutually exclusive. Let me say that again. Purpose and profit aren't mutually exclusive. In fact, when you're truly aligned with your calling, you're more likely to persist through challenges and find innovative ways to be profitable. It's that whole, like, if you're really committed to something, you're going to figure out how to make it work, and you're going to come up with a solution that nobody else saw, right?
Yep.
It's like the Thomas Edison. How many times he said, like, I learned 99 ways to make the light bulb wrong, or 999 ways to make it wrong. A lot of times
Yeah.
before he had to have that sense of calling, purpose, vision to keep going with that. And of course, he had other sources of revenue in the meantime. Anyway, I got off topic.
I mean, remember, aligning your business with your purpose doesn't mean ignoring the bottom line. It means finding that spot where your calling, your money story, and your profitability intersect. And that's part of why we're creating the Profit Planning Network.
Yeah, well, let's tell them more about it. Well, actually, we will in a second. It's really this three-pronged approach. You decode your financial DNA, understand your calling, and you also have to dig into your money story, challenge what you believe about money, those kind of things. And you have to think about your path to profitability. This is an ongoing process. It encourages self-reflection, courage, and sometimes some pretty tough decisions. But the reward is a business that truly reflects who you are becoming, who you're meant to be. And yes, one that can support you financially as well.
Yeah. And again, I think about this as some of the stats, again, on small businesses, they're kind of bleak, right? And so that's part of why we created the Profit Planning Network. So if you're ready to take the next steps in aligning your business with your purpose while ensuring profitability, right, all those different places, we invite you to apply. Again, this isn't for everybody. So you might say, that sounds good. We are going to really opt you out versus you opt in. And so we want you to apply for Profit Planning Network. This is where purpose-driven entrepreneurs come together to decode their financial DNA and build a profitable, purposeful business. So go to wealthwisdomfp.com/ppn to apply now. And again, there is going to be work associated. It is going to be a challenge, but we want to help people sustain, not just barely make it. And so that's at wealthwisdomfp.com/ppn, and you can apply to see if this will work for you. I mean, I know it'll work for you, but
Yeah. And again, we're celebrating small businesses all month long, not just on Small Business Saturday, November 30th. But it is interesting. If you fill this application out and you get accepted to the program, it's going to be like a 2025 program, right? It's January through December 2025. But if you sign up and get approved and everything sooner, then December 1st, we have some cool things in December that we want to give to those that are going to be part of this network. So again, it's wealthwisdomfp.com/PPN for Profit Planning Network. Thanks for joining us. Hit that subscribe button. We got lots more juicy goodness for small business owners and those who love them coming up for the rest of the month. We hope in the meantime that you live long and profit.
The topics presented in this podcast are for general information only and not for the purpose of providing legal, accounting, or investment advice. On such matters, please consult a professional who knows your specific situation.